My name is Heather Brown, and my husband and I own the vineyard and winery here in South Harrison Township. We started our vineyard in 2004 on my husband's family farm in Mickleton, New Jersey. We planted 3.5 acres over there, 2 reds, 2 whites, and we had been looking for a property to purchase so that we could live on site, open a tasting room, and plant more vines. And in 2010, on our way home from the Woodstown Fall Festival, we actually saw the sale sign on this property, and we checked it out, and we were able to close on it by the end of January 2011. So it only took a couple months to put the deal together and move in. We opened the tasting room. This was one large room. The wall is not here. And we were able to open the tasting room Mother's Day weekend of that year. My husband is a 5th generation farmer. His degree is from the University of Delaware in agronomy, which is plant and soil science. So he's been farming, and he really wanted to get back into farming full time. He had been working as a natural resource conservationist for the state and the county. And this was his way of getting back to it. We both really enjoy wine. We both have always enjoyed wine. And he wanted to start planting. He planted the grapes in, like I said, 2004. We found out the same month that we ordered the vines that I was pregnant with our first. So it kind of, everything just snowballed and really picked up pace. And here we are. This property is exactly what we were looking for, and properties in Gloucester County and in New Jersey in general are not exactly inexpensive. So we certainly had a budget, so we needed to find something that we could afford, but we also wanted to stay in this area. We both grew up in this area. There are a lot of different challenging aspects to it. One, you're farming, so you're constantly dealing with the weather and the climate, bugs, mildew, mold, everything that you could possibly have as a farmer to deal with. Then you're dealing with processing of the grapes, right? So you have to then also, you pick the grapes, right? And then you're also making the wine. So it would be like a tomato farmer making the tomato sauce and then taking it to market, putting it in a jar or a can, labeling it, getting everything approved, and then actually marketing and selling that same product himself. So there's a lot that goes into it. So each of those different facets of owning a vineyard and winery has its own challenges. One of the reasons, actually, because our children are young, we don't have many private events, or we don't stay open later into the evening, because it is important that we have that family time with our children, especially since we live just across the driveway. It's a number of the local wineries. We're up to 9 local wineries now, and we have a board. We're incorporated. We're a full-fledged entity, and we work together to market this region, this small region, the 2 bridges between Commodore Barry and the Delaware Memorial. Promoting this small region as a wine region. We're also part of the Vintage Atlantic wine region. So 2 Bridges is trying to remove county barriers, township barriers, things like that, lines. The Vintage Atlantic is focusing more on removing the state lines. So you're not talking about Pennsylvania wines or New Jersey wines or Maryland wines or Virginia wines. You're talking about a wine region.